Hey you guys, I wanted to go over an MLA cited paper and just a few details about what's in an MLA cited paper. First of all, MLA has the header up front, right up on top. Just double click up here. This is a Google Docs file. And so and then you can just click options and then add page numbers. When you get that page number, you're going to have to end up justifying it. And then when you see the page number there, just put your cursor prior to it, type in your last name, and then add a space bar, and then it will look just like you see here. Double click down here, make sure it says name, everything is double spaced. The date is in this format, please. Please spell out the month. It is in this order. Nothing is bolded, nothing is italicized, nothing is big font, nothing is underlined. Make sure you have a title. Take note here how the author of this paper, whoever that is, indicates the source, name, and their position. So that indicates their credibility. This person was a senior counsel. And so it adds credibility to not only the source, but also this author who wrote the paper, because they're using a credible source. Also, she uses a tag to introduce the quote. Here we have a comma and then a quote. Next, we have the direct quote, and this is an in-text citation. Please note that whatever word is here should be able to be easily seen here as the first word. So whatever is in parentheses should be the first beginning of that citation here. And it makes it easy for the person reading your paper to find more information out. Say they really find this information captivating, and they'll know where to go to get additional information regarding this. Here we have another in-text citation, and prior to it, there is no quotation marks. That means this is a summary or a paraphrase. Just depends on what the original source looked like. Did it have a ton of information? Did it have a ton of details? And if so, it probably is a paraphrase here and in. I'm sorry, that just didn't make sense. Because this is content, and because it is cited, this is a paraphrase or a summary, whatever is prior to the in-text citation. Here we have personal commentary. Unfortunately, many Americans do not believe that we should keep religion and government separate. Now notice, she said many. It doesn't say the majority, it doesn't say a minority. She just said there's a fair amount of people who feel that government and religion should be kept separate, or do not believe that we should keep government and religion separate. So this is her personal commentary, and then she goes on and says, I believe, and she uses I believe to distinguish her belief from others mentioned in her paper. So she just got done saying many Americans, but she has to indicate that this is what she believes. So she has to separate it. No, using I in a paper is not necessarily what you really want to do. But when you have to distinguish your belief as an author from the other people that you're citing in your paper or mentioning in your paper, then yes, you do need to differentiate between you and the other people who speak in your paper, and you do that by using the word I. There's more personal commentary here. Notice it is not cited, and there's no quotation marks. This is the author whose paper this is, and this is what she is saying. We have a transition into the body paragraph, one reason why. We do have a paraphrase and the information. So what happened is, this is the source, and in this source, this information was found. So Religious Landscape Survey provided the results of the Pew Research Center study. And so Religious Landscape Survey published the specifics of the Pew Research Center study. So, but if you notice, nothing is quoted, and so that means that the author of this paper, the actual research paper, paraphrased the information. So this is just a very first page of a paper, sample paper, and I just wanted to make sure that whatever word sticks out here first should be in the in-text citation. And again, this is true with the U.S. Constitution, because if we go back up to the U.S. Constitution, you'll see that is in the in-text citation. If we go to Religious Landscape Survey, guess what? That's going to be listed first, and it is Religious Landscape Survey. So I just thought I'd go over those little baby details, and I hope you guys have a great day.